Region 8 News starts right now.
A recent surge of hate incidents against Asian Americans having a rippling effect across the country. Concern and fear rising after a deadly shooting spree in Atlanta in which 6 American Asians were killed. While law enforcement has not labeled the shooting in Georgia a hate crime, Asian Americans here in Arkansas say it still hits too close to home. Hunter Hoagland has more.
Filipino way.
Each with different backgrounds, all identifying as Asian American.
The key word there is Americans. We are Americans, and so we represent what any American represents.
The heartbreak from Tuesday's deadly shooting spree in Georgia being felt 500 miles away in Arkansas after a shooter in Atlanta walked into 3.
In Independence County, officials are investigating after a shooting left 1 man dead. It happened last night. Deputies responded to an address in the southern part of the county for someone being shot. When deputies arrived, they found 2 white men, one of them dead from an apartment gunshot wound. Sheriff Sean Stevens said deputies took the other man in custody as a possible suspect. This is being investigated as a homicide. Names of both men have not been released at this time. Now to the latest on COVID-19. The CDC out with new guidelines that could help get more kids back to school. Meanwhile, as more and more Americans get vaccinated, states are rolling back restrictions. But health experts are using caution. Here's ABC Zareen Jha with the details.
As the debate over getting children back in the classrooms continues, school districts now have new recommendations. The CDC reducing its distancing guidelines from 6 feet to 3 for elementary school students when everyone wears a mask. Also applying to middle and high school students, except in areas of...
Here in Arkansas, 274 new cases were reported today. Active cases are up 13 to 2,676. There are 216 people hospitalized, down 17 from yesterday. 4 more people have died. The death toll now at 5,533. Governor Asa Hutchinson saying today over 23,000 vaccines were administered on Friday. Today, 500 doses of the Moderna vaccine were distributed at the Paragould Community Center. There was a great turnout for the vaccine clinic. After only being open for an hour, 200 of the vaccines were distributed. Physician and Greene County Health Officer Tasha Starks says this is a huge step forward for Paragould.
Got a long way to go. So we want to encourage people, if you want to limit your risk for severe disease, hospitalizations, and death from COVID-19 infection, to please come out and be vaccinated.
Emphasize the vaccine is safe and highly effective. She says if anyone is hesitant or has questions about the vaccine, talk to someone in the medical field. The second dose clinic will be held on April 17th. We've got an ongoing list of vaccination clinics happening here in Region 8. There are currently 4 clinics announced for next week. There's going to be in Blytheville, Osceola, Wynne, and Jonesboro. You can find details on those clinics, see what pharmacies are offering the vaccine in your area, and make sure you qualify for the vaccine right now. Just find the Vaccinate Region 8 article on our website. We update this constantly with new information on clinics in the area. Here's a live look in Paragould. Just a few clouds in the sky, but plenty of sunshine. It's been a beautiful first day of spring in Region 8. Zach, what can we expect for the rest of the evening? County Project Paragould had its 2nd annual Spring Clean Your Street event today. People in the city were encouraged to clean their street. Project Paragould founder Nate Archibald picked up trash with his daughter. He says the event is important and encourages individuals to do their part to make Paragould a better place to live.
You know, so many times we walk past a litter and we're like, somebody's picked that up, and we walk past it again the next day, and you know, it's our responsibility to pick stuff up and not rely on somebody else. So.
Archibald adds that the event is an excellent way to enjoy the weather and get some exercise, all while improving the community. To find out more about volunteer opportunities with Project Paragould, visit the Region 8 News app. Next at 6, the pandemic changed a lot of things in 2020, but also allowed for a unique new friendship to grow in one South Dakota neighborhood.